then he can do the turns and do this kind of thing. You're kind of physically keeping him from turning or from running. Physically, you're holding him, not just with your arms, I mean, but with your legs and with your upper body, you're kind of holding him there and say, here, don't get away, it's no problem. It's not to punish, it's just to give him confidence and support. Yeah. But again, I think in that horse it's really important that you work with your legs. Okay. Not really on him, but close to him all the time. The lower leg, I mean. Walk. Just take your time walking around. If you feel comfortable, let him go in longer range, just like you're in a trail ride, huh? Like that. Even if he goes a little bit with his nose up in the air, just relax. And take that time also to check your own position, if you're centered, if you're sliding a little bit more to the left or to the right. I think even the saddle is a little bit to the left there. So take that time to get yourself straight and well, it was at 10. You're ahead. You're ahead, of course, at 15 minutes. Well, it would be starting at 10 and at 11, but 15 minutes ahead. This horse will take a longer time because you need to leave him just to calm here. Sure. Good. Don't worry about him looking around as long as he keeps the line you want and the walk. That's all.
A little bit like this.
Okay, don't be too perfectionist. We're just leaving him alone for a while, letting him breathe and take it. Yeah. It works with him. You know him better than I do, for sure. But I noticed that at the beginning he's always a little bit anxious, and then he kind of starts focusing on you, and it's no problem. So since we have the time, don't worry. There you go. Even with the reins like this, start feeling if you can push or not. What happens when you come with your leg pushing? If he rushes into the trot, means that he's a little bit too blocked, too tense yet. But if you just feel that you can push and the walk gets longer, yeah, I think he's really good now. Huh? So let's start adjusting the reins. Still at the walk, just, start playing a little bit with small voltage and, turn left, turn right. Now play a little bit with the fingers without pulling your hands back, but between what you're doing with your legs and see if you can get him to reach for the contact a little bit more. So the reins shorter, yes. The elbows back, no. Huh? Even if he gets like up in the neck higher and all this, you can turn him. You can turn him and push him with your legs gently to make him come towards the reins, towards the contact, but not bringing your hands back, searching for him, okay? Use the movement, use the body of the horse to make him go where you want and not kind of coming towards him from the front to the back. Try not to look down. The right hand doesn't have to come so far back. If you imagine a line here with your hips and a line of your hands, try to keep it parallel. Huh? So even if you need to open the hand, don't pull back on the hand. Instead, use your legs to make him follow where your reins are showing him the line, and your legs say, go there, get in there. Huh? Outside leg, yeah. So it's still the same idea when you're turning, for example, now you were turning left and he was still falling a little bit to the right side. The legs say, don't fall, go forward instead. Not the hand bending more or this or that. There you go, and the outside leg. So it is, okay, you can stop. It is really if you kind of mentally, if you have an image of the hips of the horse, your own hips, your legs, your arms, your shoulders, you have to create here a channel, a corridor kind of, through where the horse comes, starting on his hips there. That's the engine. And when you're riding straight, here goes the horse. Now I'm riding on the turn. There's still this idea of a corridor. And if the horse does this, which with him, it is really important that you are aware of this because he does that very fast. You don't do more this or more that. You hear your legs, your seat, make him go there. That's the direction I'm showing him. He's going there, but I'm telling him here. So I kind of squeeze him that way. I don't start catching him here, catching him there. Because then it's chaotic. You're never going to go back to where you want, Because he falls too much to one way, you correct that way, he falls too much to the other way. You really have to say, I'm going to turn that way. He goes here, push it. He goes here, push him. And with the legs, always. And here you have to stay centered. Here you have to stay tall, because if you allowed your upper body to do this, immediately he goes the other way. And then so you really have to have a really good discipline of where your body is, and then even though it is much faster in your brain to react with your hands than with your leg, but you have to avoid that, and you have to say, this is the corridor, don't work with your hands too close together, so a little bit open, and then when I say turn right, I can even do this, but still I feel the horse is going that way. And if he's not, just with the legs you kind of squeeze in there. One more time, the importance of riding this horse with the legs closed, because he's so quick and so flexible, too flexible, that if you don't have this, the lower leg kind of, not squeezing, not on him, but kind of creating that channel through where you have to go, then you're too late. You see what I mean? If the leg is away, then you feel him doing this, it's too much, then it's too much. Huh? If you're already there, you're kind of saying, move on, come there, come, and you're closer to him. Huh? Okay? So start at the walk. Okay, the walk is harder in a way because it's got less thrust, less power, but it is easier because it is slower, so it gives you more time to feel it coming and to react. So try to get him with you. Yeah, okay. Look straight, don't look down. Yeah. That's the first thing for you to lose the lining, the center of the horse. It's when you do this to turn right and you do this to turn left. You have to look straight. Look between the horse's ears where you want to go. Huh? Good. Outside there. Always remember that what you're a pilot. You want the horse to turn left and right. Huh? It's not you that turn. So you don't do this. You're here, you turn as your pilot. A pilot, you turn your upper body the way you want the horse turn, but you don't lean anywhere to shift his weight where you want. Just a pilot. Very good. This is even more important with him because he's really quick and responsive. So you want him to be stiffer almost. Not almost. You really want him to become stiffer because it's too flexible. And for that you have to be steadier. Not stiffer, but just really steady. Otherwise, it's an excuse for him to get away from your framing is when you move a little bit more. Okay, I'm not worrying about the head up yet, but just make sure you keep the rhythm and the line you want. Yeah. But actually, the way he is with his nose up, but with some contact, if you just play a little bit with your fingers, making the snaffle move a little bit in his mouth, that's enough for him to go round that. There you go, you see? It's already too much, but that's okay. Look straight, don't look to the side. Good. Okay. No, don't let him look out. Don't let him look out. Right. Okay, you can start trotting, rising trot around, just around the arena straight. Level your hands. Remember, if you bring your left hand down and back and your right hand forward, then there is no channel. There is no framing. Huh? Even if there is loose ray, all that, but there is a frame. Play with the snaffle there. You have to be a little faster, don't let him go so high in the neck, huh? If you feel the need, if you're on the straight line, you have a hard time. Go on a curved line, go on a circle or something, change the direction, just making sure that he comes back to it, but level your hands. Don't twist your hands. Good, good. A little bit more left leg, left leg. Come, turn, do a vaulting. Yeah. Good. Sit a little bit more to the right, huh? Because you're there. Now, use a little bending when he comes like that above the bitta. Just a little, the inside rein away from the neck, or inside or outside if you want to bend to the inside or the outside. A little bit away from the neck and the leg, pushing gently, squeezing him into the rein, towards the rein. But with the hands level. All this only makes sense. Huh? If you are level. If you start doing this and this, then it's just doesn't make you're doing you're creating too many variables. Huh? I want to be able to correct that with one variable and not with several, so that I know what's working and what is not, and I can explain to the horse what I'm asking and what's happening, what he's doing right or wrong. Good. Then straighter and forward, and then bend him again. And now straight, look, and bend him again, and straighter and forward again. Come. Good. Good option there, yeah. Come, make him. You're being too nice. Huh? He's telling you, oh, you're boring me, and you're not telling him, but you have to do it. Come on. It's not something you wait for, but level your hands. Your right hand is going forward when you're bending left, and then he's not obliged to come to the reins anymore. He just bends his neck one way and the other, and he doesn't. Good. Level your hands. And use the legs. Good. And the left bending. Come. Left bending. with the right rein in contact. Keep the right rein. As you're bending left, you should not let the right rein go so far forward, your right hand go so far forward, because then he's just turning his neck to the left or his nose to the left, but he's not really staying in the frame. It's important to feel that you're riding both sides of the horse. Even when you're bending left, you still have to think on the right side. Good, good. Good. Come, call his attention. Bring him back to you. He was looking outside there. You cannot look outside. You have to be focused on you. Come. Or he can look with his eyes, but he cannot look with his head and neck. Good. Push, 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 push. You have to be quicker. Before he's away from the framing, you have to do something immediately. Or a turn, or pushing, or just bending him. Sometimes it's enough. You're doing good. When you're reacting, you're doing good, but you're just a little bit late. Okay? You're allowing him first to get out of your frame and to look away, and then you do good. Feel it coming. Good, good. Yeah, good. Good. Don't let your outside hand go too far forward, Look straight, look straight. Don't look to the side. He's looking outside. You have to look at him. When you're looking to your circle and you forget about the horse, and he starts looking outside and good. Yeah. Keep him with you. Well done, well done. Now on the next long side, ask a few steps more forward, please. More. Good. And slow down a little bit. A little bit. He's looking outside. Careful. Yeah. And forward again on the long side. Sit to the right more. 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 And slower again. Go in a circle. Don't let him. Good. No? I don't know. You can try. Yeah. She's doing good. It's just a little bit late when he wants to do these things. There. Good. Okay. Good. Okay, now let him stretch. Good, and take a break. Your goal is not just to get him round, Actually, I don't mind that he's a little bit, as we've been saying these days, with him, I would rather have him a little bit higher with the nose forward than to have him really round, because then he starts getting behind the contact.
He's not trying that evasion.
Yeah, it's good. But your point is to keep, like this is a box. Inside this box is fine, is in front of your leg, is in the range. If he wants to get out of this box, to look out, you have to be quicker on the closing your, tightening the box. Whether you need to turn or not, or just the closing of your fingers and with your leg saying, get in there. You just have to be a little bit faster on that. He's fast, but you have to be faster. Okay, let him walk a little bit and then you can start with the sitting trot work. But he's moving nice. Other than that, looking away sometimes, he looks nice. If you feel the need of a whip, we have that. We have it here, but it looks okay. But just if you need, you tell me. Okay, shorten the range. Let's start again. First, you get him on a good walk. Don't let him look. There you go. Short brains, arms forward. Get yourself centered on the horse, and then get the horse centered in the frame that you're creating with your body. Good. Yeah, good solution there, And now you can trot. Yeah. Oop, oop. Okay. Sitting. Hands down and walk again. What you really have to focus that there are no moments that your hands are not together with the horses. I mean, that you kind of lose the stability there, because you can have no excuse to get, and that is it's fair. It's an excuse to, so you really have to be with your hands quiet, whether they are more tense or less tense, depending on what you're doing, but steady, Arms relaxed, hands steady. Then you need to close your fingers sometimes, some other times you need to open your fingers. Just steady. Good. And trot. Sitting trot. Right. Don't walk again. Don't panic if he doesn't respond to your walk. to your aids, like immediate. Huh? Don't panic and then you overdo and then he does this quick jump that you're not really controlling actually, even though he's obedient, but he's not under control. He just jumps out from walk to trot. Okay? Take a little time so that the transition is smoother. Good. Don't be shy to give him a kick when he does something like that, huh?
Maybe I'll take the whip.
You need sometimes to tell him, I don't like this.
I usually ride with a whip, but you guys didn't the last 2 days, so I
Oh,
thought.
so, yeah, it's a little bit longer, but I think it's fine. It's funny because he always has his eye like.
Yeah.
In every window is like, and here, and there. But it's fine if he does that with his eyes, but not just turning his head and getting his neck away and. Okay, and trot. You can keep your hands a little bit lower. Don't let him look away like that. Try to push your, here, look at me, here, forward. Not so tight here in the abdominal muscles. Release more. Release more your belly, your pelvic bone. Forward with it. Ah, there, and the hands down. So stay in the circle. Hands down. Look straight. Don't look to the side. Don't look down and to the side. There. Relax. And walk. Okay. As I think that's my mistake. As I told you to keep your legs close to him, what's happening is that you're getting your knees pinched into the saddle. Huh? Okay? Up. So what I want is that you have the lower leg close to the horse, but not your thighs so tight. So right now you're getting here tight, so then you cannot release here. I want you to be able to do this, so that this moves in the trot. You have this movement, this movement, trot, 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 trot. Not. That's where I say that here is tight. Not just here that is tight, it's also pinching here. So then you cannot move with the horse's back. Even if it doesn't, it's not yet very up in the back and you're not very loose, but still there is a movement and you have to go with it, okay? And you're a little bit tight here. So the seat should come through these muscles inside of your side, in the back here, so that you kind of move up and down with the saddle. You shouldn't just brace against it, no? Okay? So allow almost a little knee movement as the horse is trotting, so that this is loose enough to do this, or to squeeze, or to do whatever you want. And not a fixed point here, and then you block all your upper body, okay? Walk on. Good. Now let's go to trot. Try to keep your hands down. Release your shoulders, especially your left shoulder. Look at me. Left shoulder is a little bit down. Hands down, hands down, hands down. Better. Look straight forward. You're looking to the left. Hands down. Good, good. Hands down, level your hands. No, as it goes up, you should go up with your hands more. You should stay in the same position. Work there. Hands down. Relax your elbows and shoulders. And try to look straight. Now you're always a little bit like this. Look where the horse is going. Good, good. Shoulders open. Good. There. Feel good? Yeah. Control the speed. Control each stride you're doing. At least you have to be aware. Sometimes you don't need to do nothing. Don't need to do anything, but you just have to be aware if you need to push, if you need to take, if you need to bend, if you need what you need to do. You have to pay attention every stride. Better. A little bit more back with your shoulder. Good. Okay. And rising. Hands down wide. Good. 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 And sitting again. Open. Look at me. Open. Don't get your shoulders tight in yourself. Yeah. Good. Good. Much better. You're taller now, huh? And right. Okay. Only the rising trot again. The thing, if you are not balanced and comfortable and relaxed, it will be hard also for him to stabilize. I mean, it's not an excuse, and he will take an excuse, but you have to give him the benefit of the doubt, right? So first, try to find a good balanced position that you're loose and that you can start using your leg, can start using your hand, whatever you need, but you're loose, you're not tight, you're not holding on to the horse. Huh? And then you can be more efficient. And he also can relax. Better. And sitting again. No, rising again. The moment you came to sitting, you came with your shoulders ahead of your hips. So you were not going to be able to be comfortable and balanced. So think again, sitting. Different, huh? Different. Look straight forward. Watch out your arms, huh? You're kind of shaking there. I know he's pulling and he's making you shake, but you have to be the leader there. You have to make it, yeah. Steady hand, steady hand. Good, good. Just look straight. Good. And rising trot again. Very good. Okay, let's change rein. Now, even in the rising trot, try to have more this. Not good. That's different, huh? And again, sitting. Okay, and walk. Okay, we don't want to kind of roll our pelvis this way too much, but we also don't want to do this. And you have a little bit of curve back. So sometimes when you're going from rising trot to sitting trot, you came into the saddle like this, right? You have to kind of think, probably it's uncomfortable, but you have to think on rolling a little bit your hips this way before you sit, so that you kind of more vertical here in this pelvic, I think it's not, I don't know. Here, you want to be more straight, not like this, not like this, straight, okay? Yeah. So, the limit to this, I like to say, okay, when you do it's more comfortable for you to do this, okay? Then you're kind of stuck kind of this way, right? That's when the knee gets pinched. Now if you do it the other way, okay, that's okay. But if you feel that the knee is beginning to come up, then it's too much. Okay? So you have to find there a balance that you're down with the leg and that you actually feel, when you're feeling that the seat is more correct there, that the lower leg comes closer to the horse actually, because as you do this, your leg, the inside of your leg does this a little bit, so it's closer to the horse. But then if you start doing the knee up, then it's too much. Okay, to the right again. Keep your hands forward and down, down, not too far up. Okay, right now it's still not very important because this contact, it's around there. It's something very soft and is not very honest yet in the contact. But I would like to see you kind of using your hands more like this, in this position, and then you can have like a spring that you can close. If you're like this, it's too. He can take it away. If he pulls it, it takes the reins out of your hand. So your hand here, it's not that it's stiff, but if you need to stiffen, it's just here, and then it's soft, and you have like a spring here, rubber. Good. Okay. Good. Back to trot. Don't look to the side, look straight, level your shoulders. Your left shoulder tends to come a little bit higher than the right. And sitting trot. You don't need to turn your toes so far out, huh? Good. Now try to go to canter.